What's up, Abby? Good to see you. Sorry for the late start today. Bit of a different morning here. Unfortunately, still nothing on the phase gate or the neural matrix. I think last week the tournament was looking promising, and once again, day 2 rolls around. Number 1 guy was at like 200 AA. I still ended up getting 3rd. But it was just, what's the point? I got to about 9 or 10 AA, and even that was still a close 3rd. I think the top 8 people were all around the same level. I don't know if everyone's just getting lucky on markets or stars or what, but these tournaments are getting crazy. And from what I've seen in the Discord, this week's no different. So hopefully, starting a bit later in the day, maybe we get lucky. Neural matrix stars? Holy crap. That's a 3 times increase. With 5 hours left to join, I'm not going to hang out in this challenge. Nothing there. There's some lucky stars, man. Good stuff. Okay, I don't think I've got anything else to wait on. Let's join and see what we get at, for me it is 1:17 p.m. Roughly 6 hours left to join. What kind of bracket do we get? Well, at least everyone's starting off at the same level. Thank you. Best of luck in your tournament as well. How are we looking now? Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep it this energy. Oh, it's gonna be a good weekend. My Fridays are usually, and it was again this week, usually a late day at work, and this weekend is gonna be a 3-day weekend, much needed. I think I'm done playing Diablo 4 for a little bit. I think I've done everything I kind of want to do for this season. I'm not going to blast too hard on that game. And then PoE 2. So on top of Chad releasing next weekend, PoE 2's newest season, or league, is going to start next weekend as well. Should be a good week. No, just a late start. Just a late start. Not my typical morning this morning. Alright, let's go. What do we get? So we have nails. That's not going to do anything for us. I keep doing 41 on the ship speed. I gotta slow down. But I'm not going to slow down. There it is. Once again, 41 ship speed. It's alright. Okay. Should be enough for the hammers there. Start getting silver, and we'll need gold and a couple billion. There it is. Bronze. Alright. Yeah, how's everyone's tournaments going so far? Oh, we're gonna get a full bracket. Click. There we go. It might be later in the day, but I still feel like I just woke up. The game is called Idle Planet Miner. Developed by Tech Tree Games. Heck yeah, Abby. That does look good. Hopefully it stays that way for you. I'm not worried about you though. I've seen what you can do in a tournament. I think you'll be fine. Get about 100 titanium, and then we'll start working on the steel. Kurzgesagt. I don't know what that game is. Let me look. Or if that's a developer. It's German animation and design studio. Oh, so they make videos? Neat. Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. The imagery, kind of similar. Oh, I ran out of bronze. That was dumb. Let's see. That's definitely good. Now that you've seen a second 7-star, you want one? I mean, yeah, it's nice. I think with more manager slots, you're probably still more powerful when it comes to that. When it comes to just raw manager power. Haven't missed anything, Left Nut. Just started. No upgrades or manager pulls or anything today. I saw on the Discord, looks like you're in a tough bracket. Looks like I will be as well. Oh, just because they haven't moved doesn't mean they're not going to. You know how it goes. As soon as they wake up, they'll shoot back up to number 1. .30 into AF. F is in Frank. Like Foxtrot. Like the letter after E. There's no way. I haven't seen anything in person. I haven't seen anything past AA. I think I've seen like an AB on a picture before. Never seen an AF. What kind of sorcery is that? Can you show Mothership room levels? Sure. I'll go slow. We got 38 on engineering. Should be mid-30s on just about everything. All the level 11 rooms are maxed out. Last time we did anything with the Mothership, we started working more towards the surge probabilities. And then yeah, towards the end of the list, it's going to be low 30s or high 20s. Ooh, I don't think that mattered too much that I did that. That's fine. Alright, yeah, these are good. Start working on solar panel. That is definitely good. Yeah, I need to keep those. I'll make another couple of them here in a second. Yeah, backup generator is, I mean, it's fine for early, I'd say for early accounts, it's a good thing to have. Definitely not something you want to invest into. For a long time, I had it at just 8 hours idle time. You know, long enough for me to go to sleep and wake up and still my Galaxy would be working while I was asleep. It's not a complete waste, but definitely don't want to invest too much. The background music is from a YouTube channel called TheRelaxedMovement. The description should include all of their information. It's one of the only like royalty-free background music creators I could find. But I like their stuff too. They got some good. They got like a couple hundred different music, like 12 hours of royalty-free music videos that I just click on one for every time I do a stream. There's some pretty good stuff. See, surprise classroom isn't higher. I mean, yeah, it probably should be, but for 88,000 credits, 0.05 bonus, probably should be higher. It's just, that's a lot. Finding good royalty-free is difficult. Even the ones that say they are royalty-free typically are not. What was I working on? I needed that. Oh, thermal scanners. I need 2 more thermals. Should be good on advanced computers, and now I just need a few more. Solar panels and computers. Okay. Most important projects at the start of the tournament, I'm going to have to say the crafting specialist and the smelting specialist. Your chance to smelt and craft double of whatever you're working on. I always tend to go for these first, and then of course everything else that I've unlocked now is just stuff that you're going to be able to unlock on your way to unlocking those nodes. Always do these 2 first, and then auto asteroid miner or asteroid auto miner. Definitely next priority. After that's going to be leader, and then debris scanner, and then kind of just everything else in between as it becomes available. I skip colonization and alchemy until I get to my VPS planets. When I finish tree, what is my 5-star secondary bonus at? Oh god, I don't know. Just over 4x. I don't think I've got 4x on secondary bonuses when I finish the tree. I might, but it's been a minute. Maybe we'll get to see something close to it when we get done with this. Alright, done with that. Computers are fine. Alright, now we can start with the production boost. Although I do need gold and I do need platinum bars, but we can probably get that here in just a second. Let's send it. Production boost. No problem. Do you make it to debris? I haven't. You talking about like for this tournament? I haven't made it there yet. Started playing this game a year and 3 or 4 months ago. What was it, February? So three months ago. A year and 3 months. Get a couple nav modules. Oh, okay. I'm lagging. That's what concerns me. If my computer like has a hard time running this at certain points, I've got a problem. Could definitely use an upgrade on the computer. Alright, first leader in the bag. Craft speed times 19. Let's see. Playing May 24th. Yeah, you probably could have been further, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Just with most games, matter of time. People always drop off of these games. You'll never know when like your moment will come to get first place. Just might have to wait it out. Okay, what did I mess up here? Definitely need more that and platinum. Let's see, titanium's probably good for a minute, but I'll let it run for these 3 seconds. See where we end up. I think we've got enough for grab chambers now. Actually, we do. Okay, so I never did osmium, did I? See, can I roll this? There we go. Yes. Perfect. Oh, good. Asteroid just hit. Thank God. There we go. So we got to 40. Next up is the debris scanner. And let's unlock our smelting recipes just in case we happen to hit something we'll need later. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't think I've had that happen in a minute. Thank you, Neophys. Good to see you. Thanks for joining, and thanks for the luck. Wish you well on your tournament as well. New ships? I doubt it. There's not much more they could do with the ships. What other unique multipliers could there be for them to add? Ooh, that was a crit. We'll take those. We got items and alloys, managers, rover, smelting, crafting, resource value, that's ores, items, and alloys. What other... No, they need to do something with the project tree, something else. And I don't mean adding projects via the space station. I'm sick of that. Project tree as in general needs to overhaul. There's been some good ideas floating around. I don't know what they can implement though that really shakes up the game. I've said it before many times, but the alternate recipes was like that was my hope that something crazy was going to change about the game. Not that crazy. Not that big a deal. What league are you in, Neo? Are you in Platinum as well? A new power center. Something akin to Mothership rooms or space station. Some other obscure resource needed to upgrade it. I know I've said it before. I'd like to see better daily challenges. Some sort of daily task that gives you, I don't know, hollow bolts or energy cells or dark matter that's worth a damn. Something like that. Even these challenges, like, check this out. In 38 more Mothership room upgrades, which is going to take several 100,000 credits, I'll get 10 dark matter. And won't that be nice? It'll give me 0.5% of the way to a new manager. And I mean, that feels good. This is how you make your player base feel like they accomplished something. That right there. Yeah, game needs an overhaul. First debris scan, what do we got? Copper wire. I mean, that's good. I'll never need to craft it again. A DM sink. We have people out here that need somewhere to spend their dark matter. Are they having a hard time spending it? Is that what you're telling me? the couple hundred cash windfalls a tournament to get up to AF, that's not enough. Like, I get, eventually, you're going to cap out on managers. Eventually. We're talking 5-10 years, you'll cap out on managers. We'll probably add more planets at some point, but good lord, no, I don't want another DM sync. Do I set up a percentage sale on bars and items? No, I do not. If it's got to be incredibly early in my galaxy. It was more prevalent when I was still working on like getting past Planet 40. But when I get a pink asteroid very early in the galaxy, I will just go over to my alloys and sell as much as I think I need to progress through the galaxy whenever I hit a pink asteroid. But I'm at the point now where I can get past Planet 40 easily, and anything I get from debris or the asteroids is just not going to make a dent in my value, so I don't even bother. Just the ores. Congrats on hitting silver, Neo. Moving up leagues is always a good feeling. Best of luck to you. The free-to-play account died. Died a long time ago. Along with my sanity. It's just not happening. I got kids and jobs, and yeah, it's not happening. That was I bit off a little more than I could chew there. I had good intentions. Trust me, I did. Let's see, rank 1 has 90D after 9 hours. Don't know if that's good. That is good. It's definitely doable. Boosting. I usually end our tournament setup at about like 50-0, something like that, or 5-0, the deep space scanner. With a few more boosts and some dedication, maybe another hour or two, I could end up getting to D myself. It's so 9 hours is definitely doable. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with having auto sell on your items and or alloys. I've seen plenty of people do it. I just don't think it really matters one way or the other, so I never bothered. Especially because super early on, when you're first starting your galaxy, you really don't want to run out of your bars while you're smelting and crafting your way up. And with enough managers, you're not going to have that issue. But I was definitely seeing that issue when I tried to set it up. This was months ago, but I'm just not touching it anymore. So that's me. It's all personal preference. What point do you recommend unlocking advanced research projects? What do you mean advanced? What to you is advanced? There's different breakpoints in the game for sure, but like which project are you thinking about unlocking and struggling to unlock? Ooh, I don't have solar panels. Oh, okay, so yeah, the project from the space station. At what point do I recommend it? That's a tough one. I am open to interpretation from the crowd on this one, because I don't really have a point where I could say that it's going to be beneficial for you. Everything that's been added here is RNG for sure. This is the Surge branch, so it could be nice. Most likely it's not going to be. There's never going to be a point where like you need to get this to move forward and see progress. This is more of just like a fun, maybe you hit the lottery one day sort of thing. The alternate recipes, I, unless you're, what is a good point for alternate recipes? Sometimes I unlock them just for fun. I can't say that they're worth it though. Yeah. It's gonna be whenever you. This is a throwaway answer. I'm sorry to do this to you, but it's gonna be whenever you feel like it. Whenever you want to see something new and maybe interesting pop up. That's when you unlock it. That's a terrible answer, and I'm sorry. I just don't have a better one for you. Yeah, they're super in game, but they're still also. God, when is the point where it's going to be viable? Even after unlocking my VPS, so it's still heavily reliant on debris. You might be getting rid of. Can't speak. You might be getting rid of like one, maybe two crafting slots needed for whatever recipe you're getting the alternate one for. I still don't think it's that worth it. Seven mind rate managers, late games unlocking telescope 14 for Uru. Yeah, you're definitely working on crafting at that point. Well, I'll put it to you this way: there's nothing that the energy cells are going to get you for unlocking in the project tree that is going to get you past that point. It's just going to be crafting the higher tier, higher cost items. So craft speed, smell speed, with craft speed being the priority. That's definitely what you should be working towards. Any points in the project tree, make sure that you've got your craft and smelt 5 maxed out, and if you can, manager 1 and 2. These are going to be your big, or 2 and 3, I'm sorry. These are going to be the big nodes that probably give you the most impact if you don't have them already. Only people who I see liking them can manually craft smelt in the near millions. If we're making updates for the top 1%, I mean, it wouldn't be the first game that's done it, but again, that's why I can't vouch for any of it. I don't think it's worth it for 99% of the player base. Alternate recipes are when you have an item that is missing one of the components that you didn't get from debris. Then it can be useful. That way you only have to craft one component rather than 6. Rarely has that been the case that I have needed to use them. Typically, like advanced computers, I'll hit either advanced computer debris drop or a computer debris drop or a circuit drop. I'm sorry, yeah, circuit, and I'm still can still craft quite a bit without the alternate recipe. I've said it before, I've talked to death about it. I wanted the alternate recipes to be just a different way to play the game as you're setting up your galaxy. I wanted those changes to be from the beginning, not something I had to unlock and spend resources and time and money on to use them later on the last day of the tournament, maybe. I don't know. Weird concept. When do you prefer mine rate, mine smelt, and Minecraft? Mine rate is going to be a as needed sort of thing. Find your own breakpoints. I'd say, like, getting 32 and 33. I did that for a long time to use alchemy and get the debris scanner. So I needed to get my mine rate up to help get enough money to unlock those planets comfortably. And then same thing for going to planet 40. So mine rate kind of just, as it showed up, I put it in, see how it felt, and to get to that next set of planets to take the account further. Current meta of the game, though, is craft speed all the way. And then you just need enough smell speed to keep up with crafting your items. You should need less smelt than craft, but you still need smelt. Hey Crinkly, thanks for joining. Nice to see you. Smelt and Craft 5 are two of the bigger nodes in the space station that you should be working toward at some point. I have made a space station video that kind of goes over the path that me and a lot of other people took. Mainly the stars, this left side of the tree right here, managers 1 down to credits 1, and then start working your way up this side and sprinkling in these nodes. But yeah, Smelt 5, Craft 5, Manager 2 and 3 are like the big priority nodes that you will be working towards. But don't skip all of this other stuff and just go straight here. Everything else kind of compounds with each other. This left side of the tree, very, very low cost for very early on. So if you haven't made it over here, don't worry about this just yet. Mine 2 is going to help out at some point. It's all a progression. Don't skip anything that you might need. Let's see, sorry for credit nodes, upgrade ship, 2 times 10. I might do credit nodes myself, just because everything else kind of feels RNG and nothing definite. At least with credits, you know what you're getting and what to work towards and what is best for you at the time. I don't know, space station is getting more and more abstract as we go on here. When can we expect video? I don't know. I've got a couple videos that I've technically made. I just never sent out. I think they were pretty basic. I got one for re-rolling the rovers, which I think just about everyone knows how to do. So I haven't put that out. And then I started working on a colony video, but that's a system that, I mean, at least me personally, I'm not really using. You can see my colonies on this galaxy have not been touched. I don't really use it until the VPS, and I can't speak to the people that are using the colonies that have the, not the surge, colony expansion nodes all the way to their VPS. I can't really say that, hey, this is what you should be doing or how it should be used, because I don't have it and I haven't played with it. Because in my opinion, Colony is not worth it. But that was something I toured around with and tried to start working on. So a video on this game, I think I'm kind of done with the guides for now. I mean, until something new comes out. Just chilling. And next week, Chad comes out. Chad's Galactic Mining Empire. I know I've talked about it a lot. It may not be for everybody, but I'm definitely gonna make videos on that one. Yeah, Left Nut. I know it's gonna be insane. I just can't speak to how insane it's gonna be because I haven't been there. You know, I can say that at the end of a tournament, I have taken my colonies as far as they can go. I think I made it up here to about planet 48 before I just couldn't go any further. It was asking for insane items, which is supposed to be the whole point of the colony expansion, is to skip all the earlier planets and just go right to the planet that you want to upgrade. But I mean, if I can't make it past 48 manually, then there's no way I'm going to be able to afford my VPS within a tournament without some insane drops or rerolls from the colony reroll renegotiation here. P66, 1 million subspace relays, and 20 quadrillion Xynium. So you have to hit an asteroid and a debris of an insane value to get that. You can re-roll it all day. I don't know. I think they're still working on colonization from the last update. The colony expansion was meant to lay the foundation of like what's to come for colonies. They still haven't done a whole lot with it. Still not worth it, which is why I never followed through with that video. There was something else in the update about the colony. What they were supposed to make the requests more obtainable up to those high tier planets. And yeah, it still gets insane. Like I said, day 2 of a tournament of a galaxy setup, I can still only get to 48. That's after all the debris and peak asteroids I could possibly get. It's just, no, it's not happening. Sorry. One of the great things about middle of the day is kids are wide awake and running around. Just gotta make sure they stay breathing through the stream. Did open all the colony nodes thinking it would allow me to colonize VPS, but I found that asking amounts still way too high. Not recommend unless they make it much lower. Which I thought, reading the notes from the big patch, a month or so ago, they made the asking amounts lower. It does not feel that way though. 2.73 million advanced robots, 96 quadrillion Uru. I feel like the Uru would be obtainable. The advanced robots, yeah, that's not for us. I'm gonna say not for me. I'm just not getting that kind of value out of these drops. And you'd think 66 would be high enough planet in order for you to make that value, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not there yet. That's okay. Okay, what am I working on? A little bit of everything. Next up, we need a subspace relay. I need motors. Got that. Need another. Let's get another telescope. Not an ab module, telescope. Then a motor. Hey, speaking of tax brackets, Left Nut, I could probably look at this myself, but I'm lazy. Is there a spreadsheet somewhere that kind of shows when you're going to hit those tax brackets? I know what you're talking about. I've seen it firsthand. I just know that it's a mechanic of the game, and I haven't really seen how you can tell when you're gonna hit it. Yeah, if you don't mind linking it. That is an interesting topic. I don't think a lot of people do know about it. It's definitely it's a shock to the system when you first see it on your account. For anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, maybe you do, but if you don't, you're going to reach a point in your galaxy where, let's say you're on your debris scanner, right? And let's say with one debris scan you hit 50,000 solar panels. Let's say solar panels, and you use those solar panels to upgrade your galaxy a little bit. With upgrading your galaxy, you will hit a tax bracket of, it's going to be a higher maximum, a higher ceiling, but a lower starting floor. And so your next debris, should you hit solar panels, is going to be let's say 10,000. And so you'll see that, and you'll be wondering to yourself, am I bottlenecked? Did one of my planets, one of my high tier planets, bottleneck me, and I actually earned less? Because technically a higher galaxy, I should be earning more, and you will with upgrading that galaxy even further. Those tax brackets, it does happen, just not so much for me anymore, but I have seen it. Like I said, you get big debris, and then next time you get the debris, it's smaller, and it confuses the hell out of you. And that's what it is. It's a tax bracket. It's supposed to keep everything in line with the game, so it doesn't crash with the insane numbers that you would get if the tax brackets didn't exist. Yeah, as Professor there said, you usually roll right by it at this point. Like, I don't worry about it either anymore. But there was a point around up to Planet 40. This was my break point for the game, where it kind of opened up, but I was still stalling. Around Planet 40 was about the cap of my galaxy. Consistently getting debris scanner, and at that point, I was using the debris scanner to continually upgrade the galaxy, but notice, hey, if you upgrade it too much, you're actually going to get less out of it, and it's confusing as hell, and annoying when it happens. Not so much anymore, but definitely a thing to look out for. Look at that, I ran out of silica. I'm gonna call that good on here for now. I'm gonna start working on, I don't know what I'm working on. I'm enjoying talking to y'all too much. I'm not really doing anything anymore. Am I on the new update? Is there another new update? I am so out of touch with this game now, it's not even funny. I feel bad. Let's bring it up. What do we have? Yeah, if you couldn't tell, unfortunately, my interest for the game is quickly dwindling. It's kind of hard to hide. Let's see what the update. Is there anything in the Discord? No, there's not. I got a 2.9.5. Link to Discord? Yeah, is there not one in the description? I thought there normally is. I can link it. I need to... I don't think it works in the chat. Let's see, does it? See if you can click that, do anything with it. If not, I will certainly add it. Oh, okay, I can do it in the description here. Yeah, there's a link in the description. but I will update it. There you go. Alright, there should be one or two different ways you can join right there. An attempt to fix the debris dupe issue. Is that the issue where you get two of the same debris drops back to back to back to back to back sort of thing? Gotcha. I've seen some egregious examples of that. I haven't come across that too much myself. And the way you said attempt right there, yeah, I don't like that. Hey, we got satellite dishes. I don't have to worry about that for a second, okay? Am I gonna have to... I don't want to sell one of those. Let's see what the next ad reward gives us. It might give us enough to unlock the subspace relay. It's not going to give us enough. No, it's not. Can I... I'll do it this way. I like that better. And let's see if we hit the market. We're going to get some nails. And we're going to fix this. Screw the duplicate debris scans. Go away with the duplicate market. I don't like that. Okay. Nothing from the market. That's fine. So many nails. Alright, boys. Time to get serious. What are we going to do? I'm going to screw that up. Oh, found it. Where were you? There you are, okay. No, I hate that. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Sad to say, I'm not the best Discord manager or even participant. I am not as on there as everybody else is. But we do have a bunch of great people that are very active. Left Nut is a great example of that. Dude's always on there, posting updates. Black Star will show you how many credits he's earned that day. He's pretty good about that. I don't know if he's been that active lately, actually, but he's the credit farmer for sure. We've got some great people on the Discord. Always happy to welcome more. Okay. What do we do here? I think we can time warp some nav modules. Ooh. Vaughn cripple spack. We have a contender. Dude, he's insane. I mean, I respect the grind. Holy crap. He's got like 1,000,000 credits a day, something like that. He's a better man than I. Would like to round out the subspace relays, but I'm going to need more nav modules for sure. Laser. Let's just get a little bit of everything. What else was there? So I've got all the basics. We've got the bronze bar and the platinum. Should be it. So what else do we need? I know I need steel bars for sure. That's gonna be a thing. Yeah, I think I'll run that. Bing bong. I always forget to turn this thing off when I'm streaming. I agree. I don't even do challenges. I'm strictly a tournament resetter. Which is why I am quickly falling behind the rest of the player base. Y'all are killing me in these tournaments. This is too much. I enjoyed my time in the spotlight for what it was. I was first place at the end of tournaments consistently. I'll take top 5. I can live with that. Okay, let's do. What is it? 40. What is 46? Is it this one? That's 44. Satomi. Is that it? No, this one. Yes. So it's a planet boost, Satomi, do a production boost, and see if we screwed anything up there. Does it look like it? Oh, we screwed up the thermal scanners. I guess we have to do additional thermal scanner here. Okay, what was it? It was 30,000. I think that's after I crafted all of the subspace relays. I do this every weekend, and that is how fried my brain gets throughout the week, is I forget the exact number that I need. We'll go to 30 and pray. Ooh, we hit the laser torches. Beautiful. So now we don't need laser torches. We can, in fact, we can do thermal scanner, triple nav mod. And double laser torch, or laser. Okay, I know we're good on silica, 100%. No more silica needed. One more. Debris, yeah, that sounds correct. Every 20 minutes. Hey, okay, great. I'm glad we hit the nav modules on the debris scan. Perfect. Just in time. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Would have been nice to hit that on the first time warp, but beggars can't be choosers. 20 minutes to debris scan sounds correct. With the event, if you do get the event pass, let's see, what's the perk? It's there's a debris scan time reduction, and there is a time warp increase. And I think if you get those in tandem, then you get 2 debris per time warp. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which is weird, because 1 time warp should be enough for at least 2 debris on its own, but the game just won't let you have that. Ooh, we got robots. We can get the second leader. Eventually. How many event ships? Oh god. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 34? 34. Well, I guess not including the default ship, 33. Don't ask that. That's a terrible, that made me feel bad. I've got 33 event ships. Oh. What an awful question. You know how much money that is? Why did you do that to me? No, we're not answering that ever again. Well, it's $15 every 2 weeks, and you get a ship in every event. I don't want to do that math. I'm good. Although I do feel justified for my constant complaining about the game in its current state. I've spent my money's worth. I can complain about it. Holy. That's too much. I think we're good on glass for a minute. So we've got our nav modules. 100% we do. We will need advanced computers. And some more plasma torches always goes well. Like a telescope. Do another advanced computer. We need satellite dish. We will need some more satellite dishes, but I think we're okay for a second. Is that billion? We got billion steel bars? Okay, so this is why I don't auto sell my alloys, because even now, 212Q, 17 billion steel bars is 1Q. It's just not that big a deal. I'm not worried about it. That's why I don't do it. I didn't set up any solar panels. We will need those. Alright, we know the drill. We make enough subspace relays to unlock to 55, and then we make 14 more, and then we're done. Old school gamers, thanks for joining. You did catch me live. Today was this was an off day. Normally do not stream at this time. So you got lucky today. Well, cool. If we don't need that anymore, do one of them. Okay, I definitely, yeah, I'm gonna have 2 solar panels going here. We can do that. With that, and one more, at least one more motor. I know I need more than that, but we can do just one for now. Back to regular computers. And now we can start working on vibranium. Perfect. Okay, what's next? Hey, Left Nut or Professor, if y'all are still here, do you maintain your beacon? I try to keep all of it as even as possible. Even my VPS is still sitting at 1.5. Do y'all just convert everything to your VPS? I want to say that's what most people will do. I have not done that. One 1.3. Okay, I can respect that. I don't know. I'm afraid if I respec it now, I'm gonna have a harder time hitting 40. I know that's probably not true, but it feels that way. I bet it is a lot of clicking. Have you ever done it? Have you ever reset your beacon and you click, and you end up getting like 1 point in shift speed and you're like, God! And you reset it and start over again because you're trying to do it so quick? I've done that. Thank you, Neophis. Have a good one. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next week. Yeah, if you set it up just right, you can make it so that when you click the button, your cursor or your finger is right over mine, right? Even still, I've messed it up. Yeah, it's a terrible feeling. What is it, 25 dark matter? Yeah. So if you screwed up once, that's 50 dark matter down the hole. 50 dark matter, that's Let's look at this. That's 5,000 Mothership rooms. That's a feels bad moment. Oh, I bet it is. I bet that is insanely expensive. Okay, I'm bored. I want to do another production boost. I am not optimizing this at all. I am ready to go home. Let's see. Plasma torch. $800 for 1.7. Oh, okay. Good God. Okay, I can see that. That's a lot. So that'd be 5. So it goes up like damn near 100 per upgrade at that point. Okay. No, I'm not doing that. We'll keep it even. Alright, that is for sure enough to get 55. I will take one of those. Oh, I'll take one of those too. Thank you. Just get all the projects. What does this need? Motors. I guess I can craft a motor. Oh, is 1.8 the max? You know, I know I've heard that somewhere. 6555. I currently have four max upgrades I can do. Like just barely. Interesting. And there is 55. Okay, so we're done with that. Now 14 more, so that's 11 more than I need, which is going to be 280 plus 28, 308. 308 space probes. So I've got enough telescopes, that's fine. Throw another space probe here. We need a lot of the advanced computers. Should have enough. Yeah, I got enough satellite dishes, that's fine. 308's the magic number. Thank you, Professor. You have a good one as well, man. Oh, come on. Don't let the boost run out. I'm so close. We can get it. We can do it. Crit. 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 It's not critting. Oh, it's going to be close. Down to the wire. I don't know if we can make it. Oh, just in time. There we go. Perfect. No more space probes. Do need plasma torches, nuke capsules, nuke reactors, grav chambers, and teleporters, and another production boost. Why not? Senior leader, perfect. We can get second leader. Okay, let's see. Left nut, I think it was you asking earlier what my secondaries get up to. We are like 2 projects away from maxing out. I'm at times 3.26 right now. 1 accumulator, and then 400 Vitarium. I think we can get there. Perfect. Look at that. I love when math works. Okay, with 1 more leader manager bonus to go, we are at 3.38. So yeah, we'll be sitting at like 3.5 when I get done. If you're still here, that answers your question. How many teleporters do I need? I did not look at that at all. Well, I know it was 7, so 280. God, that's so many. At least it shot us up to first place. We should be chilling here in just a little bit. Yes, IPM Live will still be. We'll still do that next weekend. I believe the game is not going to be coming out until around noon that Saturday. So we'll do IPM Live, and then hopefully as soon as that's over, we'll do a live for the start of Chad. You got it. Okay, so if I needed 280, I have 80 right there. So I need 200 grav chambers. We can do that. started playing a couple months over a year ago, about a year and 2 or 3 months. Any tips for new players? I've got tons of videos on the channel, tons of guides for the game. Um, when you say that you're grinding stars up to P19, I hope you don't mean that you're like not progressing past Planet 19 until your stars catch up. No, don't need to worry about that. Go as far as you can. I'd say tournament day is the day that you need to try to push and see how far you can go. Don't bottleneck your progress by not unlocking planets. You may not be crafting any of the items or alloys that you're unlocking with those planets right now, but when you can, having stars on those resources will be very beneficial. So don't bottleneck yourself there. If you can go past Planet 19, by all means go there. If that's kind of where you're just stalling out, that's understandable too. Keep grinding. Eventually you'll go past it, but every tournament try to go a little bit further beyond. If you need to learn how to go further beyond, watch My Hero Academia. Deku will tell you all about it. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I've got a lot of guides on the channel. Go watch those. If you have any questions, you can comment in there. You can join our Discord. The link's in the description. We got a lot of good people over there that'll help out. Yeah, come hang out anytime. Okay, I should have enough bacterium for here. I need to start working on the Zynium. Call that good there. Where is Zynium? And I'll... There you go. Plus, yeah, you get it, Snow. You got it. I haven't watched that one in a minute. I think it was I think I watched where All Might fought One for All or All for One, whatever that dude's name was. I think the story continues after that, but I don't think I've seen anything past that. I might need to go back and watch it. I will say Devil May Cry Season 2 is out, and I know that one has a lot of flack from the fan base. Like, people didn't like it. I liked it. I liked how they portrayed Dante. I'm gonna watch Season 2. I don't care. It was fun. Alright, the kids are being deceptively quiet. I'm gonna go check their pulse and get a drink and be right back. Oh, the joys of parenting. Love my kids. I don't know if y'all have kids, but you know, if it ever is eerily quiet, it's not a good thing. Hey Ramanosh, good to see you. Appreciate you joining. Exactly, Left Nut. Yeah, it's always something. They're fine. They're just doing kid stuff. How best to start tournaments? It's just the same way you'd start your normal farming galaxy. With time, it all comes together. How far along are you? And no, we're not using BlueStacks. We're using Mew Mew Player. God, you're in high school? Oh my god. Thought my demographics were closer to my age. I feel like most of us are. Yeah, we got kids, dude. Stay in school. Don't have kids. Stay in high school. I mean, stay in high school as long as you can remain under 18. If you grow older than 18, you got to get out of the high school. That doesn't look good either. There's no easy way of going through this life. Nah, kids are great. I wouldn't be where I was if I didn't have them to. They're great. Like boosts of motivation for you to get your life together. It's not why I had kids, but it's definitely a plus of having kids. They'll make you look at yourself and be like, I should probably go to work. No, they're great. All the upgrades, not the same galaxy. Quantify, okay, so to quantify how far along you are, certain breakpoints, like which planet do you end up, kind of stopping on, is a great starter. Is it like planet 16, planet 40, planet 56? How far can you go until your galaxy kind of stalls and you don't know how to get past it? Okay, 40s in a few hours. That's pretty good actually. That's really good. You're not you're honestly not that far behind. getting to the 40s in a few hours is, after that point, it's all really incremental. Best thing that you can do to quantify your progress now is to start getting your debris scanner times down, and that's going to involve craft speed. Start getting your debris scanner, like time to unlock, start getting that time down. Work on that first, and then hopefully you see some more progress afterwards. Start to stall around telescope 9 and 10, can hit 33, accumulate cash unlock, normally around 5 to 6 hours. If you can hit 33, even in 5 to 6 hours, I personally recommend 32 and 33. Convert your osmium to inertin and quadium using alchemy 2 and 3. Alchemy 2 will take the osmium to inertin, and alchemy 3 will take the osmium to quadium. That'll help you get debris scanner, which getting debris scanner should help you start getting higher galaxy values and maybe even place higher in tournaments, and you'll see some progress after that. Once you can get past 32 and 33 alchemy and just make your way up to 40 on your own, the way I did it was by getting stars on the gravity chamber. I'd sell gravity chambers to make the cash to unlock 40. I was clicking on 52, wasn't I? 40. And then work on getting your debris scanner down. Incremental progress. Anything special about Mew Mew? Nothing special. I tried like 4 different emulators for this game, including the built-in like Google Play Store on Windows. This is the only one that like was consistent, didn't crash as much, and allowed me to do the cloud save and load feature properly between my phone and computer. So this one is just, I think different emulators for different games work better. For me personally, I found Mew Mew to be the most consistent. (32 and 33 is a tough one. I stayed there for a long time myself. But if you are there, then just know that you're close. You're close. Honestly, it just kind of feels like one day you wake up and boom, you're at 40, and then after that, boom, you're at 52, and now I'm at 63. Left nut. We finished all the secondary managers projects. So with that, I am at times 3.5. All the dot. I think that's what I said earlier. Is I would be at 3.5, and that's where I'm at. So I think the difference between me and you might have some more classroom bonuses, and you said you maxed out all the manager nodes, which was expensive. But for a 0.5 increase on all your managers, that's pretty significant. Credits into the faster craft speed room. Kind of depends. Your manager room should actually net you more craft speed per level than the craft speed room, as long as you have a decent amount of craft speed managers. If your classroom is at the point where you can only afford one upgrade, every week, then versus, 2 or 3 upgrades on the workshop, and your manager roster is looking fine, then yeah, you might want to put some points into workshop. But mostly classroom is going to give you just bigger bang for your buck when it comes to smell speed, craft speed. Faster cache around that point in your galaxy. What does the turbine look like for you? Where is it? Wind turbine. Unfortunately, I've already unlocked it, so I already forgot what the cost of even unlocking the recipe is. But it's a cheap recipe, and it should net you really good amount of cash. Wind turbine is a really great item to craft for profit around the 20s and 30s. Two craft speed managers, yeah. So that'll be the biggest boost for your account. If you've only got 2 craft speed managers and the classroom's not going to get you that much, you can put points into workshop until you get some more craft speed managers. Or you can hold on to those credits until you get more managers and pump those credits into classroom. Actually, I mean, depending on the level and how much it costs, yet again, classroom might help you get more managers quicker. So classroom's typically the, the goat of the mothership rooms. Ship speed craft versus mine. It's definitely worth a shot. You might use the mine rate until you get up to planet 40. And then once you do, because the mine rate is going to help you with cash income from ores and asteroids. Once you do, then yeah, swap over to craft speed and see if that helps you get any further. Classroom is a very late unlock and is very expensive, and it is yeah, it's a grind, but it's definitely the best classroom that we have. Or, I'm sorry, the best mothership room. Wind turbine is, you said it's at 10 billion cash. Is that how much profit, or how much you can sell it for, or how much it costs to unlock it? I bet that's how much you can sell it for. I know that's what a lot of people crafted around that time. Honestly, I skipped the wind turbine phase, but I know this item was a really good like stepping stone for people. Oh, okay. Gotta unlock the side dishes up to that point. Okay. Yeah, the like 29, 28 to 30s. It's an awkward area. But crafting is you know, once you get around that point, crafting is going to be how you're making the most amount of money. For sure. I must have crit on a teleporter because I should have 6, not 7. I must have crit. Okay, Viterium. Now we need Luterium. This is my favorite part of the stream. I'm crafting just these big boy items, and then we'll be done. So what's going on in the world? Let's see. Done with Diablo for this season. It was really fun. They did good. I think people were pleasantly surprised by it. I beat T10 Mephisto. I tried T12, and I'm not grinding for that. So T10's where I ended, and I'm happy with that. Next week, Chad is coming out, and then the PoE2's next league is also going to release next week, and it's going to be a fun weekend. What else is there? Has anyone heard of the YouTube channel That's a Bad Idea with Curry Barker? He did the YouTube movie Milk and Cereal, and he's got a new movie called Obsession. And I am so stoked to see that. I'm a big horror movie watcher, and that has definitely been on my list ever since I heard about it. Ask Mason, I think he knows where it's at. All right, we're coming up on the end here. We've got Planet 66. We are now going to be getting our deep space scanner. Thanks for hanging out, Left Nut. As always, you've been a pleasure, bud. You have a good weekend and good luck in your tournament as well. Last alchemy on 63 for the aqua light. And we upgrade. Did I not put the... No, I didn't. Okay, put you there. Perfect. Terraforming 2 or 1 on Hecate, and terraforming 2 on 63 Antigone. Make sure we don't bottleneck that. Alright, as we work on this last item here, which should be done at any moment. Does anyone else have any questions or anything for me or for anybody else? As soon as we craft this, I'm going to be heading out. Gotta go to the store. It is already late, and that's my bad. Sorry for the late tournament stream. Next weekend should be fun. Hopefully, get a pretty solid day of streaming in next Saturday. We'll do the IPM stream. What rank? Yeah, we're rank 1. Looks like a pretty solid rank 1 right now. These guys, they'll probably jump ahead of me by the end of the day. Hopefully tomorrow morning when I log back in, check my debris scans, I'll take first place back. But right now, looking solid. Just started. How should you go? You should go to my channel and check out the guides and videos I have. I've got guides and videos from when I started the game a year ago. Try to sell galaxies as often as you can bear it, and if you can afford the premium ships, definitely worth it. If you can't, still worth still a fun game to play. And the guides I have may not apply to free-to-play players, but the concept remains the same. So they're still functional. You may just see a little slower progress on your end. Oh, don't quit. Those guys, I've seen it plenty of times where someone will jump ahead to a massive lead within the first couple hours, and they'll think, that's it, they're done, no one's going to catch up to them. And I've seen them stay at that value. There's more than a few players that they will just get their galaxy to huge leading value and end it, and go ahead and retire and start grinding a challenge or credit farming. Like, you still have a possibility of surpassing that guy. And there's nothing wrong with dropping back to gold. I did it a few times. Certainly nothing wrong with it. The only thing that sucks about it is you just kind of lose a week of a tournament. But definitely doable if you think you can do better in gold. Rank 1 in gold is equivalent to, what was it, like top 7 in plat, top 10 in plat. So if you can hit top 10 in platinum, it's top 7. If you can hit top 7, top 10 in platinum, it might be worth just staying here. But if you're consistently falling below that, and you can get up to rank 1 in gold, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Another way to look at it is, I mean, like 2 weeks. So gold, rank 1, 120 energy cells, 400 dark matter. I mean, hell, even if you can get 11 to 13 in platinum, 2 weeks of that is equivalent to 1 week of a good gold run. So take that with a grain of salt. If you don't like seeing, how far behind you are, I get it. I've been to gold myself. And I get discouraged at this level as well. I'm in rank 1 right now, but I promise you, tomorrow morning when I wake up, there's going to be someone that is already in the AAs, and I'm going to be incredibly discouraged to even continue trying to beat them. And part of that is it's on me. I could play the game a little more. I could be a little more dedicated during these tournaments, but I don't want to put that much time into it, so that's on me. Anywho, we did our Deep Space Scanner. We're at 2.950. We are sitting at rank 1, and that's where we're going to end it. Want to thank everyone for hanging out. Next weekend should be a pretty big weekend. I'm looking forward to it. The stream should be closer to normal time, so it's going to be a lot earlier in the day. We'll do an IPM stream, then we'll do a Chad stream, and then I don't know, I might stream Path of Exile or whatever I'm playing at that time, but definitely IPM and Chad. So hope to see you all there. Thank you everyone for hanging out and watching. Good luck in your tournaments, and join the Discord if you haven't already. Alright, I'm out. Have a great day.